Oh, I think this is working. Second here. Gotta move some stuff around.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Oh, that's fast. I got up for a second to grab something. It's already over.
Welcome
Let's
back.
see. I meant to
I
talk.
have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have power? Tell me about
I
Captain.
require a captain to pilot the ship. Without an identified captain or crew, I serve no purpose. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Talk about something
How
else.
can I be of assistance?
How's that? Surprised he managed to survive as long as he did. Considering he just sat underneath the fucking transponder and my pod fucking executed him.
What
More
part
about
of
the
the
colony.
colony would you like to discuss?
Lab?
Yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
What do you know about
There is a
Phineas?
bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapon system?
No, do not do
A
that.
sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
What? Why would landing
The
be
outlaw
rough?
scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Stop
Goodbye.
talking. Go check
Can
out.
we talk?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much
Some kind of
experience
engineering
fixing actual
legend?
spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, we can go. You can head over
Thanks,
there now.
Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Ooh, I wanted to go to my captain quarter. What's my weight at? 66? Oh, it's because I have all this bullshit on me. Probably end up selling most of it. Search term Sam. I forget you found a discarded sanitation maintenance, auto mechanical, and emerald veil, scrap heap during your last job. Should not be too difficult to get up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Move over factory standard. Alright, Sud Steeper was successful. Acid Steeper has been deployed. Lost in transit. I was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. Should never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Annie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following the next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Well, that didn't happen as you thought it would. All my shit's upgraded now.
Good luck, Captain.
I guess yeah, I'll bring the only 2 companions I have. Whenever I see a screen like that, I always get like flashbacks to playing Mass Effect.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
We're good. I'm assuming you'll have a ship in the second game.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Didn't you say you went to get training? I thought you like left the planet to get your
That's not the
training.
point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
Damn.
This is the
Corporate
Groundbreaker,
trooper.
not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now
It's
move
like
along.
a third party
I don't have time
station.
for this. Need a drink.
What you
Going
doing?
for a stroll around the docking base?
I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
So you defend the honor of your team?
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
I mean, you could try to show up to work. You never know. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Don't cut your name.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
Well, yeah, but felt like he was
Going
gonna
for a
be like,
stroll around
hey,
the docking
let me
base?
join you.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
How you gonna leave open containers right there and not let me loot them?
Okay, keep him quiet.
You loot? Or dead?
Huh?
I guess that's like the guards. Steve
You learn to
Orr.
keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants you looking close at their cargo.
Anything cool to yoink around here? Oh, just Yes, Wells McCreed.
Customs and inspection, right?
What if it's too late to turn in Wells? Claw rake. Sell some stuff. All the junk. And cool weapons. Does not look like it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Cleaver. Christmas food. What you got for me, buddy?
Identification, please.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board.
Oh.
Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
And what the hell does this guy do? Oh, straighten this
You
out.
take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Right then.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Someone named
The
Gladys.
fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Any jobs?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
I didn't think there were many independent operators in the
Relative
system.
to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
How's it work?
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm new.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these companies.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to
Got
help.
it. What do you know about
They
sublight
strip the
salvage?
parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
On
All
here.
right. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else?
Can you tell me about Udon Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
So there's tension between Groundbreaker and the board.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that.
I mean, they
We may do
liquidated
all right.
an entire
So
geothermal
far, anyway.
plant for insurance money.
Sure thing. Be seeing.
Wish we had bigger weapons, but no. Be careful about blowing holes in the hull.
That would be a worry in space. I guess you could have just parkoured it. What if there's any new guns on the ship? I don't remember like how many guns are in this game. Grenade launcher. Damn, what the fuck happened to this guy? Is there nothing else up here? I just like. Oh. After repeating falling from great heights, you no longer function well. The ground is far beneath you. What does that mean? Like, I don't get what. No? This objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot inside. Use disguise.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
A D cartridge. Found it for the shroud. Automatically activate.
It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
Damn. That's Bard. Hoping there's some kind of like secret way into the place back here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly
Chairman salutes Earthminister Clark.
scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Talking about Monarch.
Canyons of acid and
Steal West and Go keycard.
the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
So,
Anarchists live as one with the animals.
okay then.
Lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Am I just able to... Ooh. Holographic disguise activated. Give me temporary access. Living drains Shroud's energy. When it runs out, personal now. We'll see you and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your Shroud. Make it harder to talk your way out, the more you're interrogated.
What do you think you're doing? Keep your hands to yourself.
I thought they would just kind of let me do that.
Looking sharp.
You know it. OSI prayer beads. The ID. You just following me? No, we're good. And I will steal anything not nailed down.
Wow, you got that.
I need you to leave. Whatever. Where was? Oh, I didn't even realize they get like the outfits too. It's pretty cool. Or terminal, I believe.
There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest.
Eject docking records. Confiscated goods. Security logs.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
I just give it to him.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You hesitated? Why aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
No, level up. It's pretty good.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Sugar gel flakes and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
So shiny. Where am I going? So let's level up a little bit. Put 3 in there. Two in there, 1 in there. Maybe I should like be focusing more on a single tree, but I think it's fine. what I'm doing here. Yeah, that's the main quest.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regular...
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
This guy sounds miserable. Looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Do you do business with the promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Moon mask? This guy. Oh.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon.
This guy sounds miserable.
Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing.
Even
It's
drink
an
with that
ale
thing?
that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's not so bad. They're struggling, but they've got good hearts.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a Spacer's choice, Spirit. Take what you
Like,
have,
just
polish it up,
left.
and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Ooh. Gotta ask about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Well, I get one. What can I get one?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean...
Give me one.
Why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
Of the chit chat.
Have a look.
Well, I just want the hat, man. Ooh, I can get the hat. It gives me lying. And couldn't they give you like different bonuses for like the different, like, cross them? Why does it all gotta be the same bonus? LA Tech. Spacer's Choice weapons.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Something I can help you with?
My
Not without
supplies?
dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
Thought you guys were the first stop in and out of the colony. Shouldn't you have like everything?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take...
what do you got
Sorry,
going on?
am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Do I just talk to this guy?
What seems to be the problem?
I'd like to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say, have you actually spoken to her?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
Can I look at the record? Logs. Staff shortage. Sick bay nurse. Dr. Wanda.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Who says your shipment won't be coming in soon?
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I can try to find them.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You
Unfortunately,
look out,
I think
though.
my ship's on lockdown.
The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
I might need to wait a while. Damn, this person dead as fuck. I might as well just pick it.
You're a deft hand with the mag pick.
Nothing. Oh, wait. Secret? Squatter's Journal. Served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening to them. Just background, radiation. It wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. It wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. It wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. As far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. I live, and if no one agrees to take me on as crew, but it's how I'll die. I don't see a skeleton, so maybe he got out? Maybe he got hired? It looks like no skeleton. So I think he lived. Presumably. Unless he's like in another squat. It's kind of chill though, he has his own like little hidey room.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, is this her?
You're the last ratchet on rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Jesse Doyle. Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body.
Just
Highly
hiding from her.
contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
He's worried about you a lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
No.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What do you do that got you into trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
You think the board has someone to follow you?
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1.
What's your line of
you want
work?
to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Ellie asked me to help.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udom for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal.
You got
Or
it.
I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Like I'm gonna run out. I'm sure it'll be fine.
What was that?
Nothing.
Any word on Jessie?
She's to the board and thinks someone's after her. I'll handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
You got anything good?
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
See what you got for sale. Only I cannot purchase this. Increased mag size, weapon range. All already weapons I have. Ooh, that's a new one though. Jedi assault rifle.
That's impressive. Get ready!
One down.
Nice hit.
Bunch of fuck ass little sprats. Oink. Oink. Nothing else going on in here. Oh, I'm in her back room. Don't mind if I do. New machine gun. What if I go this way? I do hope you're able to just jump on ladders in the second game. Ooh, a bunch of mag picks. $350 credits? What the fuck? You can't like jump around that way. See anything back this way?
You're fast.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
Trouble incoming, Captain.
That's gotta
Want to
hurt.
try me?
Nice one. Got 'em all.
Hey, hey.
You have no idea how
Give me
good
something.
the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually, two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
How long were you in there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
I mean, you were stuck. What were you to do? What are you gonna do for me?
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit...
Just make sure people know I helped you out.
That all? Of course. Everyone on the ship's gonna hear about this.
Just give me a little
Hell,
rep boost.
it's the only chance I've got to keep my job.
Nice. Ooh. I mean, you didn't need to smear it around everywhere. Manta pillar. Explosives. It's just really the same spot. Through here. Don't know why it was necessary to bar that door. What the fuck am I? I mean, someone's like storage area. Steal Lost Hope bar keycard. Chief?
I try to keep the place clean in case Chief Tennyson stops by.
What are you doing after?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony. We all want new neighbors from time to time. Our studies have shown that a controlled population is inversely proportional to consumer happiness. Fewer colonists means there's more paradise for the rest of us to enjoy. You've been listening to Halcyon News.
Maybe they just don't want to
Your
spend money to
mandated
get
duty
anyone
as
else
a
out
good
here.
Citizen of Halcyon.
Maybe no one just wants to come here.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Anything interesting?
Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season.
Don't suppose you know what? A way to Stellar Bay.
Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corpse pulled back to Terra 2.
You know why?
It's overrun with beasts, I heard. Big ones. Kinda chew your face off for fun. Might all be board propaganda, though. If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty. The board don't like them that truck with Monarch. But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try Gladys on the promenade. She'll fix you up.
What's this heat issue?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Sounds like you might have an issue with your thermal control
Couldn't
system.
say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Who's in charge of fixing it?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Maybe I can do something about
That's
that.
not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
You got for
Nothing
sale.
you need and everything you want.
Ooh, we got different flavored cigs. Is this just bathrooms?
Want anything else? Just flag me down.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
When might we expect you out here again? Canned Surfish is already sold out again.
Who knows? Halls are scarce. Back in Triangulum?
Medical bay. Sublight. And users. Couple notices. Kinda skipping through the shit.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah,
That's
no
some
one
cool
wants
armor.
you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
What the
The
fuck?
Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture
Greasy.
of wanted terrorists. Auntie greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
You
Beginning
got
dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
patch, ketchup, Okeo, pasta pack. Big's Armory.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons for those times you have to repel.
Let me see what you got. Good armor. The Blanc, medical, stealth, dodge, sneak, defense. I'd love some like heavy armor with either tech or like dialogue. This guy's got nothing interesting to it.
Well,
look at it. Okay, so I am able to put the 4 modifications on, so I think I could also give it 5 tech skills, if I'm not mistaken. But I wonder if I add +5 tech to a +5 armor already, would it give me +10? Ethel.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What's bratwurst exactly?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat
Yummy.
meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Is it like worst?
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Right. What's terrify mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Oh. That was your own invention?
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special.
Damn, you get like no
Just
credit.
as well, near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean...
Let's see.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Tossball finals are
Edna.
Good law, the heating here is so
Yeah, talk to her.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked
Like a
at half
poison
the best
dagger.
stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Coaches and referees are debating how
June Lee.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Captain of the Unreliable, though my ship's a bit grounded.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
None whatsoever. Do whatever I can to help keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Want to talk to it? Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Ooh,
Parvati,
14k
is it?
XP.
That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Not sure to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Don't be shy about requesting time off to compare notes.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Smooth. Nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Seems kind of warm. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Have you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
No room for compromise.
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
You contracted to work this out and available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
How do you know they're still there?
I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me. The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them.
Got it? I'll take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Let me try to talk it out.
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
I'll get those
Good.
parts.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Pardon wrenching you.
This is Halcyon News.
Oh, is this
We
like an
interrupt
act?
your
Wait, is...
regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you.
Hey, that's against regulation!
It's just a knife.
You're trying to get us all in trouble? What do you think you're...
Nothing at all.
Carry on.
I still have it? I thought it was like something special, but it's not. It's just a thing. Yeah, I've been thinking about like maybe I will go a melee build into. I don't know. I don't know how good the like how similar the combat is to this one.
This is Halcyon News.
So if it's similar, I might want to do something different. And
Three shifts without notice. I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair. The one
oh,
above the
it's this
locked
guy.
door. That was days ago. The fucking door. It locked behind me. And it wasn't until this freighter captain found me that I...
You're lucky the chief would have my ass if I spaced you. Now get back to work, Private. You should clear out.
He's telling the truth.
Engineers
That
are
was
being
there.
supposed to wander until we get those radiators fixed.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate.
You've been listening to Halcyon News. Your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
I'd fucking suck to get trapped in like a fucking hot as hell shitter for days. Be fucking nasty as hell. So what's this quest? Been pouted, talk to this guy. If she has a nav key.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything in here is worth
86.
more than I made in my whole life.
Jesus Christ, that's so fucking high.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has
I mean, according to the
something
ship I am.
happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Oh no. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
I'm here to turn in Phineas Wells. I could make the turn. I could just go down the evil path. Ooh, it is tempting. Like, I know the evil path does make the game a lot shorter. Because I remember I watched like a part of a playthrough of like the evil path like forever and ever ago. And like as soon as the guy went on it, he like finished it super quick. Well, I shouldn't say super quick, but it's a lot faster than if you did the good path. I mean, I already kind of did like a good thing for Edgewater. I got
He was
stick
my
with the
dearest
good.
friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Sure.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
He was eaten alive by feral canids.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
Damn,
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience.
He's just trying to
However,
get the
before
captain
you
to talk to
go,
him.
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the
What?
colony.
Alex was gonna
Did
betray
Alex
him?
tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
I could betray Wells. I could do it. Why is boy so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Alex never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
What about just Doyle? I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
She's worth more alive than dead. Put on an indenture contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
She's hiding in the sickbay to avoid assassins. I'm sure she'll prefer work.
You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I'll ask you
Be
something
my
else.
guest.
What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Does he visit often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Back to my other questions.
Ask away.
That's all for now. I want to get back here. There's like a way to sneak up there.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Maybe you could like fandangle your way up on the pipes. Maybe. Let's see. I don't think you could, but maybe. No, there's no way. Yeah. There's no way in hell. Oh, my legs. Let's see what my quests right now. Speak to Gladys. Get new parts for the radiators. Cross science weapon. Find Captain Irian on Scylla. Talk to Ellie. Turn to the unreliable and ask about Junlei. Track this guy down on Monarch. Find this thing on Roseway. I guess once we talk to Sublight Salvage person, I guess I'll go talk to Ellie at the med bay. I think she's at.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Think work with me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
What exactly did she do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
What was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. And as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
She saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
But it was killed. That's not really winning it. Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Good Max. I'll catch up with you on the ship later.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Oh, it's animal 10. Alright. Let's do 2 in there, 3 in there. Let's get to 5 just so I can unlock the abilities. Because then I can at least use them to like burst a little bit at the start of a fight. Vendor prices, walk speed, recharge rate, penny crit chance, +5 base armor rating. That doesn't sound that bad. Bad, honestly. Honestly, don't know if vendor prices are like that important. Just because I pick up enough guns anyway. So even if I wanted, like, the only time I need to buy from a vendor is if they have like a unique weapon. And because of that, I feel like I'll have enough money anyway, because I just don't buy that often. So I feel like I don't really need this. So maybe the recharge rate would be fast, but like be better. Either that, or maybe I'll get one of the speed ones. I'll do the recharge rate for now, I think. Also unlocks the next batch too. Increase the range at which all interactable objects around you highlight. Into buying probably that might be worth it. 100% quiet weapon damage. Dialogue skills +10. Oh, when you have no companion. Increase the carrying capacity from your bonus from companions. Consumable weight down 50%. Ooh. Using tactical time dilation, increase headshot / weak point damage. Health restored per kill would be very good too. Science weapon damage. Companion. This is also very good. There's some good ones in tier 2. This guy's also leveled up, I guess. What do you have? Medical, threat, health. You health? And then maybe I'll make you... What's your, like, ability? Quick draw. Let's have you focused on ranged. Then I'll give you health, range damage. Then do I have... It's actually a pretty decent 151. You know what, let's give you this. And I guess I'll have you focus on melee. But maybe I'd want to give you armor rating, perhaps? Would not be bad if I want you to live a little longer. Have any like heavy armor for you? Not really. Your helmet is.
Got word from Udam, from the hitman who trailed me. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts
Ooh,
between
give
me
me
and
1,000
Ellie are
cartridges,
cleared.
1,000 bits. Watch yourself.
What seems... Now is there...
Opa.
Take care.
These radiator parts.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local ward embassy.
Transition. Captain McRed.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm.
Wait, hold on.
Now, or you'll parley with the...
I completely forgot there was a... There might be like a bounty on this guy. I can get the security officer. Because I completely forgot to talk to her.
Repairs going.
Just plugged the last of the O2 leak.
CNP pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously.
The news packet had the tossball scores from Dakana.
Hey, where's the...
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Mission in the McRed bounty.
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
You send them Mardet to apprehend.
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
Take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you. Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment.
Alright, let's go deal with this bounty then.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge. A soft, sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Have you seen this man? Reward offers for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas.
Now let's go back down.
Report any sightings to your local.
Captain McRed.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go, just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Put that down for you. Insinuate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
I kind of just want to kill him, I think. Bounty on your head, I want to claim it.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Did I just attack? Screw it.
Here they come!
Oh, can you Come on, what are you two doing? Can't take care of our back line?
You can...
Bounty on your head.
My flame? Shit.
Don't.
What does it say,
Keen
Santa?
eyes you got there. Sanita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal and...
Something else. Give her some parts.
That's right, sir.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
They
You
got
don't
part?
just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy.
I
Shit like
prophesize
that.
you will die.
Under its
Deadly
skin,
toxin.
this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Hey, here we go!
Oh, come on. I need you two to put in a little bit more work. Come on now. What the? Oh, there he is. Okay. That's what I'll do.
Hey, here we go!
Oh my god. There's so much damage here. Okay, wait, let's eat some of my food. How about? So, use. Let's use that too. What the? Did I not finish killing him? Okay, let's start the fight with all this stuff eaten. So, eat. Nice. Montag. Heavy weapon. Finally, a lock-on flamethrower and it burns at almost 506 Kelvin. God damn. It took quite a few tries. Guess I have like one on the deck now. If there's like any more bastards hanging about. That's more ammo. Fuck, why is this not like aggroed? I guess they don't have it turned on. Oh fuck, I probably could have turned that shit on for the fight. It probably would have been a lot easier.
Are those hibernation pods? And I thought my bunk was small.
What, these things? I mean, hey, it's what I slept in for 70 years. Nothing here. What are you doing?
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
Use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you, Top. Be seeing you, stranger.
I mean... Boom. Damn. Get bodied. I didn't kill the, one person, right? The worker. I hope. Give me a food. Petty. I guess like there's just like a bunch of stuff you can yoink to put on your ship.
Nice.
Right, wrong thing. Wanted to heal up that last little bit of health. It's these parts up above me. Hacking shunt. Miscellaneous shit. Don't mind if I
Liz gonna
do.
be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Ooh. Lockpick. That's everything. Ouch. Nothing interesting, I guess. Outlaw sniper.
People don't like worms in their shrooms.
They're my friends.
Find a new. My backside still smarts. Does everyone get branded when they join Madrid?
Nope. Your ass is a priceless canvas now that it's home to an original.
I guess I'm honored.
Well. Yeah, I just fucking took them all out and didn't even notice. It's fucked up. Junior mycologist log. This would be the gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I go shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling. Just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. What could be worse? If a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down to waste treatment, sting from Lila. Now McRed is always happy to see me, calls me his fungus lad. Update? Red just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful where I'm going. Ought to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Also, he made him chill out with fucking shrooms. Good guy. Plasma cutter. I think that's pretty much everything to be had down here.
Ooh, smells like burning meat and bad hygiene.
Oh, rest in peace, McRed. So go turn this shit in. Originally,
This is Halcyon News.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Got the parts for the radiators? What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
I was about to say, why aren't you having one of you guys do this? Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Fair enough. Guess I can do you another solid. Make my way down
Don't
there.
worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
I was mixing up a drink. Wait, what's my... I'm at 141. Let me go and sell shit before I do all this.
C&P Borstworth. It's not the worst unless it's worst.
I sold it. Didn't seem to make me any quieter.
That mod was for your gun, not your smart mouth.
You want to
Damn.
bust my chops? Do it over drinks next time I'm on station.
Please don't mind her. Everything I sell works as advertised. Some people just like to sass me, because I don't bite back.
Let me see what you got. Because I need to sell my shit. Ooh, plasma carbine. I do not have one of these. God, that's so much money. How about you just give me one? Alright, let's sell some of this shit. Long guns +7. Block. Melee. Dialogue +5. Wouldn't be bad. Wait. Oh, wait, this also has tech on it. Hold on. Tech and it's quieter. One problem is it's a little bit less armor, but I'm fine with that. Finally get rid of this fucking piece of shit.
You look.
So let's sell him a junk. Then while I'm over here, turn in the bounty.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
About that. Good news, I killed him and I left him up before I did.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardets' backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck,
7,500
we can hire
XP.
more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Plus 10,000 XP. Plus 1,000 bits. And 2 Ollie Toxie freeze. And a weapon increase. Any bounties available?
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Boom. Man, I hit level 11. Okay, so this is at 20 now, so I have the abilities. Two in there. Two in there to get to 40. Both plus 25 bits and containers. It's not bad. Put like another 4 points in that, get this to 50. I might as well put another 2 in this. Except.
Rizzo's knock you out bar.
The news packet had the toss ball scores from Decanis.
It's probably, I don't know how much I need to invest into everything.
This man, reward offered for information
Because I don't know like how high persuasion I need to get to. I'm not giving you a different army yet. Hold on. I'm gonna fix this. Give you this one. There you go. You should have much more armor now.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radius.
Nice
There we
one.
go. Archive logs and transmission. Arrival confirmation. It's my honor to report the Gunbreaker successfully arrived. At stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out. My family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, leaving the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. Be remiss if I close this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, and we'll never forget what we left behind. Just a reminder. Very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. Was for a 9-figure blood money salary, a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. Wasn't a nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. Negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Alright. Fair enough. Damn. Ooh, I was about to say the heat these things must be giving off. It quite literally set me on fire standing close to it. Things be steaming too. God, it must be hot as fuck in here.
Good news. Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Oh,
Sneak
goody.
past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
I just noticed it's really weird how thin this gun is. I don't like it. Like, it's so thin, it's weird. A little minor burns here and there.
That chief.
Excuse me, I'm trying to loot. You're getting in my way. Where are these robots? I'll gun them down. No problem. Okay, can't go that way. I can go this way.
Here we go.
System alert.
Nice one. That does it. Time for a drink.
They're nice.
Nearby.
Hello? Can you shoot? What are you doing? Hello? Oh. You got it. Oh, what the fuck? I know Can could now give you the willies, and they're nearby you not as effective as you should be. That sounds like ass, bro. All these... Like, it's just not... The perks aren't good enough to warrant... like, taking these flaws. I think, like, maybe the only, like, the only decent flaw I've seen so far is, like, the height one, maybe?
That's the terminal.
Depending on how it
I have
works.
the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pump. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pump.
Look at the logs. Cobbled together. Staff's getting restless. Look around and half-cocked. Solutions, all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In any cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits. What happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Again, they mentioned that, like, this is the port that everyone has to go through going into and out of the colony. They can get parts in. These lazy motherfuckers. Found some of Chief Young's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing, because she spent half her career patching it up. A lot of corners cut when they put this place together. On her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of the docks. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel, I find some workaround in the guts of this old bird. Like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Oh, goody. I don't think there's really any major loot in here. So I guess I'll just leave. Yeah, these things aren't fucking red hot anymore. I wonder if
Suppose it's time.
Temps are lowering across the station.
I wonder if, like, your
Anyone outside
companions actually get, like, if you put
Thanks for the
plus
help.
melee on
Let me know
armor or
if you
something, I
ever
wonder
get
if they
tomorrow.
actually get bonus melee damage or not.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak.
Well,
I'll see
6K.
to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got
Plus
time, I believe
18K.
Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
And plus 3.7k bits. What's it like being in command?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
That's good. It was a family business.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change, that transition to condolences? Sure, there was some big shoes to fill.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Like Ben Tennyson. Buddy, you could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism? I can't ask that. Are you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
No, I can't ask
You
that.
got my attention.
Don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Must not like Udam very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udam Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
That'll be all.
This is how
What do you got?
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Hey, that's a real planet, and no one's seen it in a long time.
Damn it, Ellie, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick.
How do we run out of time? You head somewhere?
Me? No, but our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Sounds convincing. Are you about to lose comms?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That signal's part of how Groundbreaker stays autonomous and independent. Much as I'd love to hear fewer corporate jingles, this would be bad.
It
We
happens every
got
40
backup
years.
auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
I could go get it back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Send me. I can check out the relay, no need for official sign-off in that case.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
I'm off. Should finally talk to these people.
Neat. They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Some freelancers sneer at
Sublight
Sublight for setting up
contractor.
a storefront, but they rake in the bits.
Tobias.
Welcome to Sublight
Jesus
Salvage and
Christ.
Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers.
What the fuck happened to your
You're
face,
the one
man?
flying the unreliable?
That's right, Captain Frostkama.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything.
You two know each other?
Took some extra lead while I was on a job. Ellie here patching me up good. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
So you're Sublight?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
I thought I was gonna ask that of Ellie. So I was kind of looking at her, and obviously this guy works for Sublight, but whatever.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down.
What do you got?
Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Name's Frostkama, Captain of the Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings.
It's part of the charm.
I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
Don't have an key, but can I still take the job?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Yeah, it's strictly a
These
salvage
days, the
operation.
scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What other sectors?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Of course. Your company of bureaucratic pirates.
Your words, not mine.
How organized?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Alright, let me go. Kinda hoping they'd have like a vendor or something. Dangerous Frontiers. I just like blammo.
C&P chicken and potatoes at C&P.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Ooh, I haven't seen this one. Got pink armor. It's +7 hack. It's tempting. The helmet, science, ooh. Good amount of armor and persuade. It's my helmet, lockpick. Gives dialogue and tech. Plasma carbine for 1,000. Oh wait, I can just find one on the ground. Dodge. Defense.
Thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance.
High picks. Bits and ammo.
Coaches and referees are debating how.
I think I'll save here. Take a break from this game and play some Dota. So I'm gonna stop this side of it